Well, we got 10 more days and I'll be 50. So I thought what I would do is every day I come on and just say hello to everyone. And I'm excited for June finally being here. On the road to 50 has been great. I haven't did any posts. I haven't showed what my progress has been, but trust me, these guns are still here. And I'm excited. My health is doing great. COVID-19 did bring some challenges with me working out. Of course, with all the gyms being closed, I had to end up purchasing some equipment that was not at the same caliber as what's in the gym, of course. But it did keep me active. It did keep me being able to maintain my progress. I did lose some strength and some muscle mass and whatnot. And instead of me getting depressed about it or getting upset and say, oh, I quit, my mind kicked into doing what I had to do to make sure that I did not digress in my progress. And so I'm excited. Thank you to all of my family members and friends who have supported me in this endeavor. I've had some critics, even with family, telling me that I was crazy. What are you doing? You're going to end up hurting yourself. You're going to end up dying trying to, I guess, lift weights and get some kind of look for whatever reason. And actually, my whole purpose of doing this is not for anyone else's pleasure or anyone else's view. It's actually for me personally. It's a goal that I set, something I've always desired to do. I've been lifting weights actually as far back as I can remember, most of all of my life. I took it very seriously when I was in the military back from 1990 to 92. And then I kind of stopped and sporadically will go back to it. But this has been the greatest decision since November 2019 to where I'm at right now with where I have achieved and the goals that I have achieved doing this. I'm excited that at 49 years old, and June the 10th will be 50, that I'm able to do the workout that I do. Some of the young people that I know, some that's teenagers, some that's football players, some grown folk that I know that's athletic, could not do my routine without tiring out, throwing up, or quitting or giving up. I think it's kind of funny because this is not what I do for a living. This is not what I did for a lifestyle. But this is something that I was doing for, like I said, personal reasons, that I just wanted to achieve another goal that I had set forth in my life. Listen, when you have goals that you have set, don't ever let no one discourage you. Don't ever let nobody talk you out of it. Don't ever let nobody say that you can or you can't, that you can't do it. Only get around the people that says you can, that will support you. Listen, in everything there's danger, there's a possibility that things could go wrong. That's why you have safety measures. That's why you put forth certain things in your life that will cause you to stay in the perimeter of you staying healthy, staying strong, and not having to risk your health or risk your life in doing whatever you're doing, whether it's working out, whether it's flying in a helicopter, whether it's going to climb the side of a mountain that you've always wanted to do. And just for African Americans, listen, we have to get outside of just barbecuing, going to the park, going to fish, becoming the most expert fishermen in the world. We can catch from catfish to bass to trout. Some of us is even bold enough to get on a boat in the ocean, Pacific or Atlantic, and catch a shark. But we have to get outside of just catching fish, barbecuing, cooking greens and chillings, and doing some things that's just as exciting. Now, I'm never going to bungee jump, and I probably would never skydive. I love planes. I fly all the time. I fly since I was 8 years old. But there's just some things that's left for other colors. I ain't being present, just being real. But there's some other things that we can do outside of just our norm. There's nothing wrong with you being adventurous and mountain climbing and going to go shoot a bear. One of the kind of guns I got is designated just for shooting bears only. And so, go hunting. Go hunting outside of Spencer, Oklahoma, and outside of the country, and go to some other countries and go hunt for some big game. Go to Africa and go on a safari. Surfing. There's a predator in that water that looks at surfers like they're seals, and but if you want to surf on the shallow water, but do some stuff outside of your norm. Whatever was on what we call our bucket list, don't wait to get my age and try to do that. Do that while you're young, vibrant, and can really enjoy it without a lot of the aches and pains that come with what I'm doing, even at my age. But I do thank God, like I said, once again, that God's given me the ability to do this. I hope it's been an encouragement to others. Some of you have liked it. Some of you have sent a private message saying, I'm encouraged by what you're doing. My weight loss is still falling off. I was checking my weight today. I'm very proud of it. Now something did happen. Of course, when COVID-19 hit, I was still eating at the same rate that I was doing when I was lifting big weights and heavy weights. And I ended up getting, amazingly, I went from 280 to 298. I was almost 300 pounds, just like 3.5 weeks ago. I had to readjust my diet to the weights that I was able to do and my workout that I was able to do. I'm proud to say that within 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks, I went from 298. Now I'm down to 280. So I've lost 18 pounds within almost 3 weeks. And most of it was water weight, and a lot of it was just me changing my diet. But I'm glad to say that I'm healthy. I feel good. And on the road to 50 is great. Listen, I'm not letting anything that I go through in life that is a trial or tribulation damper me on my road to 50. I love my family. That's been, like I said, that's been very supportive. I know that we have the COVID-19 thing going on, and now we have this great big protest, and my city that I grew up in doesn't look the same. There's marching, there's protesting, which is great, but there's a lot of vandalism and a lot of looting that's going on, which is not. It doesn't really make sense to me for us to destroy our own property and our own community, because at the end of the day, they're not going to give us no grant to rebuild it. And actually, that's a way for them to come in. And the them is not just all white folk, but them are the ones who want to keep financially oppressed people that are poor or people that are in middle class from being able to achieve being in a higher class of living. So they'll let us loot our buildings and burn them down, turn back around. We don't get no grants for it. They come in with the money, buy the land, put up their buildings, jack up the prices, and then now all of a sudden the poor is even more poor because we don't have the same economy to be able to deal with what was there before, because we destroyed it. Think about what happened in Tulsa over 100 years ago, how in Black Wall Street, and I really don't believe that it was just our own that did it only. I think there was some other people that got involved with that. But there is some people even getting involved with us now that's not really us, whether it be black or white, but they want to be able to cause this damage and cause these riots and whatnot to make it look like we don't know how to appreciate our own. So if you're from the east side and you're listening to this, especially if you're millennials, my sons are considered millennials, but there is a way, and I'm not kumbaya, and yes, I'm a pastor, I'm not going to lock arms and we shall overcome. We're in a different time, we're in a different age. There is other ways that we can express our dislike about what is taking place and move forward into getting some laws changed and some things changed. Once again, holding these cops accountable. Keep your phones on anytime you get pulled over. Amazingly, as old as I am and gray as I am, with a disabled tag on my car, I get profiled. I just got profiled the other day. A cop was staying behind me. I was doing 60, and it was said 60 on the highway. I sped up to 65 because he was behind me. I think maybe I was going too slow. He sped up. I sped up to 70. I went on ahead and punched it and hit the 75. He behind me punching. I'm like, what is this dude doing? Finally, when I slowed down again, calmly, not hit my brakes, I know what I'm saying, I was trying to make him hit me. He goes around me, and I'm seeing this dude on the computer running my plates. I'm like, when did you start running the disabled vet? I'm a disabled vet with a disabled vet plate on. When did you start running the disabled vet's plates to see and profile me? Really? Really? Is that what we're doing now? And I couldn't even look at him, shake my head like, really? That's the reason why it's hard to respect certain police officers, because of this ignorancy that goes on. And listen, I have family members as a police officer. I'm asking, listen, don't y'all be shooting all these police officers, because some of them are good and some of my family. And I know my family do righteous things. All cops ain't bad cops. All black people ain't thugs. So don't go around here shooting all these police officers, because some of them are kin to me personally. And anyone who know me, I'm kind of crazy when it comes to my family. But there are some other cops, man, y'all need to really check yourself. And if you ain't going to check yourself, I'm going to check you. People like me have now gotten fed up. We're going to check you. We're going to put you on video. I got a lawyer. I got a law firm, actually, that backs me up. I call them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I put them on speakerphone. You ain't talking to me. You talking to my lawyer. Some of y'all African-American, blacks, Negroes, you need to get lawyers. You need to get lawyers that's backing you, pay the little retainer fee every month, because at the end of the day, we have to step our game up. If they ain't gonna listen to us, they'll at least listen to our legal representation. And a lot of times when I tell them I got my lawyer on the phone and my lawyer end up telling them who they are, they back way up. Man, the story changed real quick. So you got to play chess with them. And then for some of us that spiritually are spiritual, we don't play chess. We play God moves. I don't elevate it from the checker game to the chess game to a God game. I play God moves with these people. And you know, you take how you want, but God will give you wisdom of how to be able to maneuver around evil and evil people. And so on my road to 50, there's just some things that have had to change all the way around in my life. I'm glad about it. I embrace it. Like it or not like it, I embrace it. I adapt to it, and I move forward. So I hope this has been a blessing to you. I've been here for 10 minutes. Didn't expect to be on this long. I'm getting ready to go and celebrate the first day of June with the woman who's responsible for me being here. She wants to throw me a little pre-birthday for the next 10 days. I'm going to be turning up and celebrating, and that's my lovely mother, Sister Darlene. And we get ready to go over to her house and just have some fun and love on one another. She already told me I can't hug her because her doctor say, and I said, well, let me talk to your doctor, because your doctor wasn't there 49 years ago to push me out, but I'm going to respect her because she is 81 years old. She just had her birthday, and I might post some pictures about that. We was over there to celebrating with her back in April. But you have to go over there right now on the road to 50. If you like what I shared with you, share with others. Hopefully it can be an encouragement to everyone. Listen, I love all of you all. Continue to keep me in prayer. I will keep you posted. There is no competition that I was able to get involved in because of COVID-19, but I might do a little personal posing for some of y'all to let y'all know that 50 don't ever look bad on somebody who will go ahead and get their little workout in. So if you younger than me and you ain't doing what you need to do, I challenge you. I challenge especially all my pastor friends. If you younger than me, meet me at a gym. Yo gym, let's do one of my chest days and shoulder days, and let's see what one another got. I challenge you, because I want to see you live. I want to see you live long. I want you dying in the pulpit, slobbing on yourself, and can't move because you ain't kept yourself in shape. And if you younger than me, you ain't a preacher, and you 25, 35, listen, get your game up in the health area. Get back into the gym, work out, walk. I walk almost every day, almost close to 3 miles a day. Listen, do your thing. I support you. Ain't nobody else support. I support you. You can do it. I encourage you. Don't stop at rep number 10. Go to 12. From 12 to go to 15. 15 go to 20. Do your thing. And let your body know you control it. It don't control you. Love y'all. May God bless you. Keep me in prayer. Peace.